Well, welcome, and thank you, Alex, for having me. The title of my presentation is Schedule and Cost Risk Analysis, with the subtitle, It's Not Just Pushing Software Buttons Anymore. And I just want to let you know that that's where I come from. My name is David Hewlett. I've got a PhD in economics. I'm a fellow of AACE, the International Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering. And so let me get on to the slides. Okay, the first slide is a little bit about me. I have a company called Hewlett and Associates. We've been doing this for something like 30 years. I've got a couple of high-powered senior associates who have been doing it for that long as well. We've been working with refineries and offshore platforms and pipelines and oil sands and hydropower, LNG in the energy industry, and also pharmaceuticals, vertical construction, various kinds of projects such as the Department of Transportation headquarters building in Washington, D.C., and the moving of the Department of Homeland Security headquarters and the Capitol Dome, which was being refurbished. Also aerospace. My clients have been all over. This has taken me, of course, to the United States and Canada. South America was mostly Brazil. Southeast Asia was mostly Petronas in Malaysia. Middle East, obviously, I've been in Saudi Arabia and the Emirates and Qatar, and in Europe, Germany for a couple of projects there. I've got a bachelor's degree and a PhD, as it says on the screen. I got to this place after the PhD in a roundabout way. First, I was instructor in economics at Harvard University, and then I was analysis at the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, and then I had U.S. government officials. And I was managing staffs at the Office of Management and Budget and the Department of Energy, and then I went to the dark side and left the government and went to aerospace company, actually a fuel oil, synthetic fuels first, oil shale. So that's what it is. And then about mid 90s, I started thinking about and practicing risk analysis. Yes, I'm active in AACE, the Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering International. I was made a fellow in 2015 and got the Excellence Award last year in 2024. I've authored or co-authored 6 recommended practices and a number of articles in their journal. Okay, that's a little about me. I'm going to go right into it. Okay, so many people want to know, what software are you using? Boy, that's the first thing they ask. And you can very well go down that particular rabbit hole without understanding what's really important, because I think that's the last question you should ask. What I'm doing is saying let's take a look at what is really necessary to set the stage for a professional risk analysis exercise or engagement. I'm a contractor consultant, so I'm doing this. I also have a course in the software called Saffron Risk, keystroke course. But one of the things that I want to point out is that a supportive corporate or agency, if you happen to be government, supportive corporate risk culture is absolutely needed. It is absolutely needed in order to get the resource adequacies that you need to do a job, including the time allotted to do the job. And it has to do with management's commitment or lack of commitment and performance to perform a professional job. Good quality schedule then is another thing that happens. And finally, a good risk register, which is full of all the risks that we have to evaluate, including the good and the bad and the ugly. And I'll talk to you about all 3 things: the corporate culture, the schedule, and the risk register, the data that you're going to put into whatever software you're using. Okay, supportive, risk-aware culture.